It's finished 1-1 here at St Mary's. We go to a replay. Made a largely positive, I think, performance throughout most of the game. I think this is some of the best football we've played under Jose in recent weeks. I know at the start of his reign we played some nice football as well, but it kind of creativity's kind of dried up lately. And then I think today we played some really nice football, some really good one-touch stuff, some really good counter-attacks as well. But we did let it slip a bit in the last 15 minutes. We grew a bit tired, and we go to a replay at the end of the day. But are you disappointed that we're going to a replay?
Yeah, I am a bit disappointed on the balance of play. I thought in the first half we played really well. Probably should have scored 2 goals with Sonny and Lucas Moura missing chances. Obviously the one from Lucas was a great save, wasn't it? But yeah. I think if Sonny scores that goal, slots that in the first half, I actually think we win this game. And then the second half, I thought we came out a bit lethargic and slow, and then Southampton kind of dominated us a bit until we took off Jensen and brought on Celso in the middle, and Celso just transformed his game completely when he went in that middle of the park. I thought he was absolutely superb, and it just shows we just need him and Ndombele starting there week in, week out, when Ndombele can get fit, that is.
Yeah, he did alright on the right hand side, but I thought he really looked at home in the centre. He looked so much better, more creative when he's involved in the play, when he's involved in kind of taking on players. That run for the first goal was absolutely sublime. That was like taking on 3-4 players and having the presence of mind to play in Lamella, who played in Son. Amazing breakaway.
Just the way he took it round them was just so skillful. It reminded me a bit of David Ginola a bit, but yeah, I think that we should have won this game. Obviously, the last 10 minutes we brought on Dyer and we sat back. We actually brought on Dyer after we conceded that goal, but he was ready. He was ready to come on, and we just had holes all over the pitch in that last 10 minutes, and you could see the goal coming. You really could. And it's just a shame that we didn't score more than 1 goal, because I think more than 1 goal wins us this game. I know, obviously.
Well, obviously it does. But yeah, I felt like the fullback areas, they were overloading us out wide, and we did struggle to deal with that. They were getting low balls into the box. Ings should have equalised a few minutes before they actually did equalise. Then Buffal was obviously there. But overall, as a performance, are you happy with the kind of, we're starting to play a bit more football, not as many long balls as I've said in recent weeks. I think we're building on performances of recent weeks. And I think defensively as well, apart from maybe the last 20 minutes, we haven't looked as exposed as we did maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you can see it clearly. Jose's implementing his style on the team now, and they're really starting to take note and listen. Obviously, it's obvious what we need, isn't it? A target man, a left back, potentially a right back, although I thought Aurier did well today, but he gave away that goal, didn't he? So,
yeah, very frustrating,
so it's really frustrating. So I think Aurier's done well in the past couple of weeks, but it's still these brain fart moments that happen. So we need players in before the end of the window desperately, or I don't think we'll get top 4 with the current side.
Jedson Fernandez had his debut today, first start. Went off after 55 minutes. Looked off the pace a bit, but also had some decent moments. What do you make of it?
Yeah, first half, obviously he went off 55 minutes, so he only got 10 minutes that second half. But first half, there were some nice moments, especially winning the ball back quite low into our area, into our pitch, into our. But look, you got to give the guy time. He's young. He's first time in the Premier League, first time in English football. He didn't play that much football this year in Portugal either, so I think you just got to give the guy a bit of time. Obviously he wasn't brilliant today, but he was alright.
Yeah, he gives us another option in there as well. Especially he gave us a bit more energy, I felt, in the first half, but he did die down a bit. And I think we improved once when he got taken off and Celso went in the centre.
Exactly. As soon as Celso dropped into his position, I thought our attacking play really benefited from it. But again, we didn't win the game. That's the problem.
Yeah, but Winks had a good game as well, but I want to talk about.
Winks was really dirty today. He'd done about 4 or 5 fouls, but
didn't get a yellow card.
He looked really up for it. I think he tired as the game went on, but I thought first half and in the beginning of the second half he was brilliant.
Yeah, he was really on the ball, looking up, making passes. Do you think he's underrated a bit from the fan base? A lot of people think he's overrated, but a lot of people say he only passes sideways and backwards. But I think maybe fans kind of don't appreciate the good work he does sometimes.
Well, there was a brilliant ball in there, first of all, last week when he just played it over the top, and I think was it a goal or we should have scored?
Yeah.
And then today, I think, again, he was playing forward passes, playing some worldy balls over the top, so I think that's a good sign from Harry Winks, and he just needs to just keep at it, keep going, keep passing forward, keep the ball moving, and I think signs are good from Harry Winks. I think he's getting better in the last couple of games.
Yeah, and Son as well scored 2 goals in 2. Do you think he's getting his confidence back after a bit of a dry spell?
I was a bit disappointed with Sonny today. I think he should have slotted that in the first half, albeit he scored and got our only goal in the second half. But it was a very nice finish. But I just still think it's not the all-action performance from Son which we're used to seeing on that left-hand side, beating his man, attacking his man. He wasn't doing that. He does look a bit lacking in confidence a bit.
Yeah, but hopefully the goal will help him. Obviously, we've got the replay now to come. Games are coming thick and fast. No real time to rest. But I think
We're supposed to have a winter break.
Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be now. I'll probably have to shelve that. But do you think, obviously, getting a replay is better to stay in the cup? I think in previous years I would have preferred we go out than get a replay, but I think this year it's just vital we stay in the cup. And I said before the game I would have taken a replay because I thought Southampton are in great form, and I think it's not a terrible result getting the replay, is it?
I said before the game I would have taken a draw, but now on the balance of play I really think we should have won this game. If we would have taken our chances today, we win this game. We're not clinical enough. We haven't been clinical enough for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I still think
football's improving.
Yeah, the football is improving, but at least our name's still in the hat in the draw on Monday night.
And that's what matters. We need to take the FA Cup seriously. That's what Mourinho said he's going to do, and hopefully for our quest to silverware we carry on.
Yeah, Jose said before the game that obviously a draw is better than a loss, which everyone obviously knows, but I think previous managers just don't want these replays. They just clog up the fixture list, but it shows it's evident what Jose's after this season, and that's a trophy. But I just want to mention the fans today as well, because I thought the fans were absolutely brilliant. For a long time as well, we haven't seen singing like that in an away end, and I think it was absolutely brilliant from the first minute to the last minute.
Do you think maybe the cheap tickets had something to do with that game? Maybe a younger demographic in the stadium, and also so cheap tickets and also a bigger allocation than usual.
Cheap tickets, more money to spend on beer.
Exactly. All right. Well, like, subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you thought of the game, and as always, come on, you Spurs.